So the moon is in the quarter moon in Virgo, headed towards the new moon in Scorpio on the 12th. So there's going to be a lot of transitioning from like that earth energy into the water energy. You know, Virgo is recognized as like the perfectionist sign, very organized, attention to detail. They like lists, right? Virgos love lists. Whether or not they look at them again, it's a different story. They like them, right? So, you could be in a mode of, strategizing like your next steps, kind of getting a sense of direction. Then with the Scorpio energy for the new moon, it's going towards the water, the intuition, the inspiration too. Like Scorpio is often confused for fire signs. So, and that's because they, have that stinger. They're also like very driven. They have a lot of grit. They're pretty dope. So yeah, let's see how this lunar transition from like earth into water is affecting you personally. And also, if this reading does not resonate with you, I have plenty of timeless readings, just to throw that out there. Rules can be reversed. Also, I read the cards as I see them. So, yes. So let's get on with it. Who are you? What message does Spirit want for you? I believe that the messages find who they're meant to find. So, let's see. Alright, so we have Ebens, mystery, reading between the lines, and intuition. Alright, you could be getting some psychic downloads, for example, like in your dreams, deja vu, visions, premonitions, those kinds of things. I noticed, like, in his shirt, we have that sun symbol, the alchemical symbol for the sun. It also represents gold. And that's essentially what the Philosopher's Stone is used, or it turns, like, metals to gold, right? And so in alchemy, I see you kind of having a spiritual alchemy of kind of transmuting yourself, right? And then we have crop circles. Messages, curiosity, and signs. I really like this because with the intuition and the curiosity, signs, and messages, I feel like you could really be getting downloads from the universe right now. Getting those psychic downloads. Just kind of feeling guided at this time. We're going to use my Illuminati Tarot deck tonight, by the way. This was gifted to me. But yeah, that was gifted to me through a friend of mine who owns a little booth at this antique store downtown, and I was like, what? He's like, pick a deck, and I was like, no freaking way. So I picked this one. And it's been pretty dope. Like, I felt pretty drawn to it, like, immediately. All my decks have their own stories and their own personalities, and I don't know, I'm feeling drawn to this one tonight, so Let's see what messages it has for you. See kind of what you've been picking up on as well. Because I do feel like you're being guided. There's a level of like really reaching out to the divine. Or vice versa, the divine reaching out to you. So let's see. We have the moon in reverse. Pisces energy showing up. If you're a Pisces, it could, or have it in your chart, could represent feeling a little out of balance or a little out of whack. However, that's not really how I'm seeing this card. It's like there's an air of mystery, right? The moon in the upright, it talks about like something coming to light, something being illuminated. So let's clarify this and see exactly what that means, because it's in reverse, so it should mean the opposite. Something that is not coming to light, something that is not being illuminated. And perhaps this is what you are seeking understanding on. Then we have the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Perhaps if you're dealing with somebody who's keeping something from you, or because that's kind of what it feels like. I see you kind of in a position of cutting them off with the Queen of Swords, kind of going cold. It's very air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. With the Ten of Wands in reverse being like it's about releasing a burden. But I want you to see the upright. Like, see how he's carrying these wands up to the castle. And he's got to get to this castle, and the wands are just weighing him down, right? It's just kind of like slowing his progress. It's getting in the way of where he's headed. So I feel that if something is slowing you down, if this energy of somebody who's like keeping something from you or keeping you in the dark in some way, I feel that you're going to be cutting them off, or you have. And this could be more than one person. This could be like people that you feel are kind of operating in that energy of shadiness, of not being forthright, kind of, yeah. It's like if you notice that somebody is just not being straight up with you and transparent with you in regards to, certain things, which I haven't gathered much information on. So what is it that they are keeping from you? Prince of Swords in reverse with the Strength in reverse, Leo energy, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Prince of Swords in reverse really speaks to not taking action or people not showing up in a certain way. The strength in reverse represents cowardice, right? Lacking the bravery to come forward about something. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this could have to do with a level of codependency on something in their situation. So I'm going to clarify these. Prince of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's like not coming forward about something. And it's like they're afraid to, or they're like, but I feel like your intuition, your ability to read between the lines here, you're picking up the signs or whatever, and I feel that your discernment is telling you not to trust this person. Alright, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse with the Five of Cups. Yeah, with the Emperor in reverse, Aries energy. It's like they're just not showing up in the right energy. They're not showing up like as proper leaders of their own life. They're codependent in some way. They could be dealing with some sort of addiction or fear, right? And with the Five of Cups, I feel that they're emotionally disappointing to you, right? They disappoint you. Every time you think on this subject, it just disappoints you. You're like, you don't trust them. And it's like you saw a different level of potential in them than what they actually lived up to. I feel like you gave them opportunities to kind of come forward, and yet they're still kind of like being in this shady energy because they're afraid. They live in this little bubble of fear. Prince of Cups. The saddest bit is that they do have love for you. They're lacking maturity. Like, I see them, kind of having these deep emotions towards you. They don't have the maturity or the bravery to actually, like, take any action. With the Justice card, it's kind of saying that this is for the best, right? Like, at the end of the day, them not coming forward becomes a victory for you. Also, they could be facing some kind of karma at this time. A reality check is what I'm hearing. Six of Wands in reverse. With the Four of Wands. Perhaps in previous connections, they felt like under-acknowledged or underappreciated. They could have felt unseen, even not understood. With the Nine of Wands showing up, this is like the wounded warrior energy. But then I see Princess of Cups, right? The divine counterpart to the Prince of Cups. And it's like, I feel that both of you are in a state of growing and going through some spiritual shifts at this time. And with the Ten of Swords in reverse, there's a struggle to let go of something or to let something be closed out. Like, I feel like there's a level of holding on to a connection energetically, entertaining thoughts of them or conversations involving them. Alright, we have the Star card, Aquarius energy showing up. This is like, there's still a level of like hope. And it's interesting because it's also the opposite of the Six of Wands in reverse, because it's like somebody here could be in the spotlight. Somebody here could be like a public figure of sorts. Prince of Wands in reverse, and they're still struggling to communicate with you or to be honest about something. With the Ten of Pentacles, I see that regardless of where they are, you are building generational wealth for yourself, right? You're building kind of an empire here that could be bringing you into a new chapter. It's like they're so concerned and worried about coming through with the truth, and you're like, I'm thinking about forever over here, you know, I'm thinking about my future, I'm thinking about my growth and what I want to establish for myself in this lifetime. The Tower in reverse, yeah, you're rebuilding your life. With the World in reverse, similar to the Ten of Swords in reverse, there's still a level though of keeping the connection open. King of Wands in reverse. It's like even through a state of maturity, they're still like, they're in a state of growing into maturity. And so that's kind of what keeps them at bay, is that they're not really there yet. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You guys could have lived together or worked together or something of the sort, because Three of Pentacles oftentimes is like a connection made through money. So you guys could have met through networking or some sort of situation like that. We have the Alchemist. Somebody here is manifesting somebody else. Right, that's the Magician card. So somebody here is definitely in a state of manifesting, trying to bring somebody into their world. The Queen of Cups. Which is interesting that they would be manifesting you even though they're not really saying anything. But the Queen of Cups, that's very mature energy, very intuitive, right? Like the beginning of the reading started out with that. That's why I read that as you. Because they're highly intuitive, highly in touch with the universe. They take divine guidance. They flow with their emotions. They face the truth. They confront the truth of what they feel fearlessly. We have Princess of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like in order to even become the Queen of Cups, though, you had to really let go of something here emotionally, or let go of an idea or a desire. Eight of Cups in reverse. You didn't want to walk away from a situation, or you don't. The Lovers in reverse, even though there has been no fulfillment, really. Like, they're not really showing any evidence of coming in that way. Five of Pentacles in reverse. But you're not really focused on what's lacking. You're focused on what is to be gained. With the Seven of Swords, they lied to you. Right? Seven of Swords is that shady, dishonest energy. Like what did they lie about? Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in reverse. It's like they wanted to cover something up. They wanted to establish themselves. They wanted to, like, be on their own for a while to create something. But I do see that there's, like, a level of they're hiding something. They didn't want to be straightforward with you. Ace of Cups in reverse. This has been inhibiting a new beginning, right? They could be struggling to love themselves as well. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're just hyper fixated on what wouldn't work and why it wouldn't work, and thinking that it's just not in the cards for them. Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that they didn't even look at this as an opportunity. They didn't even look at this as something that is possible for them. So, I'm going to pull some Kali cards. Lalita Tripura Sundari. A chapter in your life is closing and will not be reopened. This will be a reason for celebration. Whatever you need to release right now shall create the space for what is divinely destined for you to manifest through her grace. You shall enjoy a change of pace and a release from intensity. Open your heart to the beginning of a golden era. Kaladara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. Kali Mahamaya. When a situation becomes unnecessarily complicated or confusing to your heart, Kali Mahamaya arises spontaneously as a protective bearer of universal truth. Ultimately, her revelation shall lead you beyond that which is deceptive or not right for you. This you are promised. She protects you from that which is unworthy of your heart and seeks to constrain your spirit. By Ravi Yogini. Face your fears, for it is the right time, and you are ready to overcome them. You will be given the power to fulfill your heart's desires. Embrace your path with confidence. Healing around belonging and abundance is taking place within your soul. You are spiritually protected from toxic energies. Recognize your inner divine badass and commit to your dreams with conviction. And that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will see you later.